What I wanted to start off with is this, because I've had this conversation many times this week already from individuals who are looking to make the career transition into tech. They could be working for the police force. They could be working for Salesforce. They could be working for SAP as a customer success engineer or a customer success or a support engineer or something along those lines, right? And let me back up real quick, guys. Shout out to brother Kevin Cavito, who just got a job offer for a top company. I totally forgot about brother Cavito. Shout out to him, who just got a job offer at a top company. And again, guys, you hear about all the hiring, all the firing, and all this other stuff. Companies are still hiring. I'm gonna tell you like this because the ladder climbers are constantly getting offers, okay? And he just got a job offer. He just got a job offer at a top company, and he's making the determination if he should make the switch or not. One of the things that came up in his situation was, is it going to be a good culture fit? Because he has things going on very well in his current role, and people in his company is looking to give him opportunities to ladder climb and so forth. But there's another prestigious company over here, and he just wants to make sure he's a good fit. So ultimately, he has to make the decision. But either way, he is getting to the bag. He's doing the work to ladder climb, and he's making sure that he has options. So shout out to brother Cavito as well. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget that, and that was one that I did forget, but I remembered. So shout out to brother Cavito. Going back to the project management, or going back to the previous conversations that I had with many of you, you could be working, you're looking to make a career transition and so forth. There's two paths that I encourage people who are relationship builders, really good with people, really good communication skills and so forth, that you should consider, guys. I know when you're getting and you're looking into tech roles, there are many that exist out there, and you can go down a rabbit hole looking at a whole bunch of different roles that exist out there in the tech space to try to find your space. And it can be overwhelming, especially if you start to go down the cybersecurity, the data, the engineering, and the project management, the healthcare, information system, all this stuff, right? You can seriously spend so much time researching to where you get analysis paralysis and don't ever make a move. And that's the challenge that I see as a coach with many individuals who are looking to make a career transition. So I'm going to help many of you today who are looking to make a career transition, who have some of these key abilities. Very good communication skills. You like to solve people's problems. People come to you for advice. You are a people person. You like to get to the bag. You like to manage things and tasks. If you have these traits and attributes, I want for you to consider roles that will give you very good flexibility and also give you many career options to go across any industry and so forth, into tech or not tech. And these roles are that of a project manager / program manager, and that of an account manager, which is in sales. So I want for you guys to consider those two roles as you are thinking about your career transition into tech, or if you're looking at climbing the ladder and you're in one of the support, customer success roles and so forth, consider rising up and becoming a project manager, a account manager. If you want to go in the sales route and you like to build relationships and so forth, consider those two careers. And I'm gonna give you some reasons why you should consider a career as a project manager, guys. If you think about like project management, you will have to learn constantly because every project, every team, every task is unique. And while there are tons of project management softwares that exist out there that will make your life easier, right? There still is different variables with having to manage the projects, teams, and individual tasks. So those are all going to be unique. And although there's software that exists out there, can make your life easier, you're still going to have challenges to have to learn new things every single day. So if you're about learning constantly and you're a type of person that probably is in a job that is considered to be bored and so forth, consider a job as a project manager because you will be learning constantly. And one thing I would say about a project manager, it is a pretty straightforward career path, right? Not all jobs have a clear career path. And to be honest with you, some could be dead-end jobs and not the ideal jobs in tech, right? Some could be dead-end, right? But there's ways that you can move laterally, right, in your career, and that's what project management allows for you to do, to move laterally, to stay as a project manager across multiple industries, or to move vertically as well. Because if you are a fantastic project manager, constantly delivering projects on times and on budget, and your people enjoy you, right? The next step above project management is program manager, director, and so forth, right? Where you're really getting to the bag because you're becoming closer and closer to the executive level, where they pay you more. So the career trajectory as a project manager is pretty damn clear, right? There's no ambiguity when it comes down to a career in project management. So project managers are a good fit for future COOs as well, because they think about operational experiences and operational excellence. So guys, I want you to think about the career of a project manager because of the fact that there's a good career path and you're going to constantly be learning all the time. Another piece I would say is that they get paid really, really well. I mean, like the numbers of jobs that I've seen, the average salary for an entry-level project manager is around $85,000 a year. That's a good salary. That is a good salary, but they can make all the way up to, $150,000 plus. I know project managers that are doing close to $200,000 because they're more on the senior side, director side, but they're doing upward numbers of $150,000 plus and making a whole bunch of money. So if you want to make a good amount of money, you like to learn, you like to deliver, consider project management. I would also say this, guys, there's a lot of industry options that you will have if you consider a role as a project manager. It could be tech, it could be supply chain, it could be healthcare, it could be ER, it could be finance, it could be energy sector and so forth. There's many different industries that you can use your project management skills to go directly in. All you got to do is network and apply, especially if you have a PMP, which is a project management professional certification. You can move laterally across industries as well. You can move laterally across industries as well. What else did I think, that will benefit you to go into the project management? I would say another one is this one, guys. I'm freestyling right now. Coffee is metro booming right now. I feel really energized. But another one that I would say is a project manager will help you to become more attentive to details. So say, for instance, you are a high-level thinker. You think big, but you don't necessarily understand details of things and don't necessarily care about details of things, but you want to care about the details of things. You want to improve your abilities to be more detail-oriented. Right? That was something that I suffered from initially within my career. And I can tell you this, becoming a project lead / project manager early in my career did help me understand the details about things. And because of, the attention to detail is really one of the primary requirements for the job. And also it will be, for many of the roles that I've had, it is a primary requirement for each and every job subsequently to what I have or had after becoming a project manager. So if you want to improve your attention to detail, which we all need, right? Consider the role of a project manager, guys. And I would say, last but not least, project managers, they make an impact. They make a big impact into the organizations that they are in, especially the good ones, right? You guys know, if you're working for a tech company today, project managers that do really good work, they get a lot of the recognitions. They make impacts because some of these projects that are going on, whether you are, doing cloud transitions and so forth, implementing big software, when you do that for customers that are large customers, Fortune 500 companies, and the project is complete, you are making a very big impact. You are building those relationships and so forth, allowing you the ability to be recognized, right? And really contribute to the overall big picture of things. So if you want to make an impact, again, consider the role of a project manager, guys. I think it's a fantastic career for people who are looking to make a transition, people who are, interested into making a whole bunch of money, want to learn every day, get bored with stuff, like to manage people, processes, and budgets, and so forth, have really good communication skills, want to be very detail-oriented, consider the career or role as a project manager, because you can leverage it to go across verticals laterally or vertically as well too. And it's an accelerator position if you do well in that position, that you can continue to go vertical to, senior or program manager, or potentially make the move over to sales, or put yourself into a director or senior director role and so forth. It does have some really good career paths, guys. So consider the role of a project manager. I wanted to start the show off with that one. And another one, guys, I want you to think about is the account manager role as well. And the reason why I'm talking about both of these roles, again, guys, is because of the transition. Many of you guys are already making $150,000, $100,000 larger salaries, and you don't want to necessarily start from scratch, start at a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 roles. Well, if you already have a career where you've had a good amount of success, you already have skills that can easily transition into a role of a account manager, a role of a project manager, and so forth. So I'm going to give you some reasons why you should also consider the role of a account manager as well.